OC. Oh, let's see how long it takes to kick it on. Kick it on. I'm watching the studio for you replayers. The only people ever get to see this is the people who watch the replay. Oh, live chat. Live chat. What's up, Alan? There's Alan. There's Teresa in there and Rhonda. Good day, Teresa, Alan, and Rhonda. Y'all were in there early. All right, let's see if it comes up. There it is. Now it's live on my screen. So, Rhonda, Teresa, Alan, good day. I just said hello, but I'll say hello again because I see you all in the chat. There's Mary Dale. Enough is enough. I like it. Mighty Joe, what is up? Are you sick? I'm not so slick. I thought I said sick. I'm kind of far away. Slick Willie. That's what my grandma used to call my grandpa, Willie. So, it's pretty cool. There's Shadow Gray. Good day, good day. Lucy Lou. It is, Mary Dale. Thank you, thank you. Coda's mom, howdy. Adam. And there's Caroline, Linda, Hillary. Everybody can hear me good? Can you hear me good with my microphone? Sandy, Ditmar, Germany's in the house. You always know Germany's in the house and Ditmar's in. I got you so I can read my chat on my computer screen out there. Zena, what is up? Yeah, we're gonna talk about that, man. It's awesome. It's a good day. Sounds great. Sweet, sweet, sweet. Yeah, there's another storm coming. I've just been told. Evidently. Welcome to Florida. Hold on. Welcome to living in Florida with hurricanes. Yeah, so hopefully hopefully this will just turn into a bunch of rain and not be too severe. I don't know. I haven't really looked into it that much, so I do not know. Look, I'm gonna make a Bob Barker microphone. Bob Barker microphone. Where are we at? 76 people in there. I appreciate everybody hanging out. It's on Saturday, but yeah, we're definitely gonna talk about my parents, talk about where they're at right now, what's going on, all good. What's up, Eddie T? There's Dawn, there's Victoria, what is up? Brenda from Michigan. From Michigan. Michigan's in the house. Yeah, right, Mighty Joe? Exactly. 2 storms brewing. There's 2. What's up, Joanne? Baby Cornball 39. Please be sure to spade and neuter all your animals. Isn't that what he used to say? Uncle Frank, good morning, my man. Hope all is well. There's Cat's Tiny Kitchen and John Boy gifting 5 membership. It's going to be Laney Yu, Zayna, X Courage, Karen Young, Victoria Hawk. All gifted membership by John Boy. Appreciate you, John Boy. Ooh. John Boy always supporting the chat. Appreciate you, my man. Yep, there's OC. I can't see OC on my screen. I can see it on my phone. Yep, there's Orange Cat. Yeah, I was kind of chilling with Julia yesterday. I better be careful. I'm going to break this thing if I ain't careful. Put it down there. Yes, I have heard from George and Deanna. And video to come soon. Although, well, we got the track coming up, but if the hurricanes are coming, it's probably going to get postponed again. But I definitely got to get over to the ranch and do some work. I did my legs. Actually, my legs weren't too bad. I was pretty happy. But tomorrow is probably when it's going to be sore. So that's when it's going to be. Ooh, Sarasota and Braids. Yeah, I think Braids, Anna Maria Island got pretty good, from what I understand. Like my cousin they lived there in Anna Maria Island when I was growing up. Another one of my cousins, and then we used to go there a lot. I used to go to the pier and stuff. Try to see starfish down in the water. The water's nice and clear. Dara from Indiana. Good day. Good day. Good day. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I've been seeing some wild stuff online. Again, I haven't really been too much online, but I did see a little bit of stuff. And I'm just like, with North Carolina, man, it's sending prayers and as much love as we can to those people up there who, and they're needing assistance, and it's pretty devastating up there. I didn't even realize until I started looking. It's like, wow. OC living his best life. OC got into a fight the other night, we think. Not sure with what. Usually I think cats don't come around here, but it might have been a raccoon. But he had like a little slice on his arm, and freaking and so what he does, he gets real he gets like cautious. He goes over there, or not cautious. What do you call it? Spooked, right? So he goes over there and he sits, and he at first Julie noticed in the morning he was out of like out of character. Didn't come and eat. He wasn't eating, and so therefore it's not his usual to do that. You know what I mean? And so then he wouldn't come up and be petted. So then we knew. So then Julie finally got a hold of him. He was all dirty, like he got freaking like in a fight, was on the ground, and then freaking had a little puncture wound in his arm. But he's back to normal now. We just letting him rest. Why is my sister not helping? My sister's actually going to be there tomorrow. I'm not sure why people even ask that question. People don't know. That's just like people ask about, like, why hasn't Jeremy helped? What do you guys know Jeremy has or hasn't done? So there's been plenty of help. And my parents are good, so everybody, reach out to other people that can be helped now. You know what I mean? They're doing good. We're going to get to that here in just a little bit. Watch out. Oh, she about got her tail. But they're doing good. So, we're thankful for everybody did and supported them. So they're back on the upswing, and we will talk about it here in just a little bit. But definitely, sending prayers for other people out there. Yeah, exactly. I mean, anybody in the path of the storm. So, but it's up here's Twiggy. What you doing, Twiggy? Oh, she's like, I want my spot. Here, you can get it. There you go. Twiggy has a little spot. She gets in up there on the thing. No, she won't be on tomorrow. It's me. My sister lives in Orlando. I live in Trenton, and my parents live in Hudson. So, yeah, my parents are the coolest parents ever. I know there's other cool parents out there, but yeah, my parents are really cool, man. Yeah, that's what I hear. Another storm is coming. Everybody keeps reminding me. Worried for Pokemon. What's going on, Pokemon? Is she in the way, or was she in the path, retired dad? Karen. Yeah, she is. Yeah, Uncle Frank, he got hit pretty good up there too. So you guys go show him some love. He I'm not. Yeah, the trains got hit too. So man, if it's too much, don't worry about it. If we got to postpone it till next year's Train Fest or next year's festival, I don't even know what's going on with it yet. I'm not. We'll find out. Oh, she is an Astro retired dad. Oh no. All right. Well, everybody send some prayers out for Pokemon. That's serious there, because they have no internet, no certain they're pretty much out of touch from what I understand right now. I have a friend I haven't heard from either. Actually, I haven't checked in with him. It's an acquaintance. I mean, he used to ride for me. We don't talk a lot, but his name is Josh. He lived up in the mountains a little bit, higher above Asheville. But I know there are some what do you call it? Some other people I know, some BMX riders that live there, and so definitely. Do you ever email retired dad? Do you know? Definitely need to everybody put Pokemon in their thoughts, because I saw things today where it was the water line was like 10.5, 12 feet up to the second story. Like what? I mean, it's just nuts. Right on. What's up, Kim? How are you? Definitely sending prayers for sure. Oh man, there goes my back scratcher. Right off down there. That's my best friend sometimes, boy, because you get that one spot in your back and you cannot get to it, but that thing, we'll get to it. Where are we at? 156 people in here, but yeah, we're 9 minutes in the chat, man. I'm just so thankful everybody, for jumping on and hanging out with me today, spending some time here. It's just me hanging out, Orange Cat, Julie's inside. We're doing our normal thing. My parents are back up and going, and I'll give you some more details here at the end of the chat. Try and keep that. Ooh, hang on. Actually, you don't have to hang on. You can come back, whatever. You don't have to at all. It doesn't matter. But what's up, Rhonda? But yeah, we're just blessed. I'm just so thankful for you all and what you all have done to help my family and They're getting back on their feet. My dad's actually, I was talking to my dad today and making lists of different cabinet, he took all the hardware out the cabinets and stuff. So some of the, like, drawers, like, he's going to rebuild as much stuff as he can without having to buy it. He can rebuild a lot of stuff. And my dad's pretty good at rebuilding stuff. They are, Connie. They're doing great. And super thanks to everybody out there who helped contribute and supported them. It's been just a real blessing, man. My parents are just so thankful. I will do like an update. I will go down there again here soon. Just go down there for the day, just to see what's going on. See, kind of get a little aftermath and talk with them. And doing an interview with them at that time, it was just a little bit too hard. You know what I mean? So that's why I didn't get a lot with them in the situation, because it was tough, and so, but yeah, there's 2 more storms coming. So hopefully, if they start coming, I'm just gonna tell Pops, okay, let's just go ahead and pull all the receptacles out the wall. That way we ain't gotta replace them again, because we replaced them all. It'll be about what, a week. Oh man. Patriot for Light Me Mall. I do not know. I haven't been to Otter Creek yet. I'll try. It depends. Next week is what's going on, because the fact of I got the track and races, but then we got hurricanes coming up. So I really don't know right now. I'm just, every day is a new day, and we just deal with it. Oh goodness, Selena, sending prayers to her. Let's just hope and think that it's got to do with the cell phone towers and just lack of power and communication. Let's keep our prayers and thoughts on those avenues, because there's a ton of people, especially in this chat, because there's people from all over the world, and there might be people in other countries who have people that are affected in this storm, because the storm affected from what, like a little bit North Florida or Central Florida and above, up into Georgia, on over to North Carolina. Like, it's just wild. How do I help them? North Carolina, 2 weeks still are blocked off. Yeah. So, wow. I wonder, do they got the Army there? Do they send in the National Guard? I mean, they got to send in a lot of help. I would think the government would. I mean, I don't know. But then again, we're talking about the government. So I don't know. I don't want to start talking about the government, but I'm really hoping they have. I haven't really seen and been up to date. So forgive me. Obviously, as you all know, where I've been for the past several days. And yesterday, like you see in the video, wanted to give you guys some something to see. Coda's mom's brother lives in Nashville. Send some prayers for Coda's mom, your family and all. Again, let's all just keep the thoughts that they're safe and they're well. It's just a fact of communication is hard there. That's where I think like the ham radio works pretty good, doesn't it? Can't you do ham radio? But then again, if your tower gets taken out, you don't have that either, right? So, what's up, Black Cat? Chooses to winter. Weather's nice. Yeah, the weather is weird. Well, you got all kinds of things out there. People trying to help rescue. The government is arresting people trying to help rescue others. Mighty Joe says. Rolene, South African house. Is that true? Are they arresting people trying to help others? That's insane. That's... Right on, Taka. Appreciate you. Get some cleaning going on. Man, that is insane. I got it on slow-mo so I could try to keep up with the chat, everybody. But there's only like 118 people in there, so it's not too bad right now. But X-Courage says, yes, it's true. Now, what is the purpose in that? Yeah, so that's when the next of kin kicks in. You know what I mean? If it was a little bit closer to me, no. It's time to, yeah. There's other ways around those little checkpoints, I promise you that. I said, what are they arresting them for? That's what's crazy about. The complicated supplies sent to my private people. That's very interesting. Wow. That's disheartening, to be honest with you. I don't want to start going to the government because the next thing I know, my channel get taken down. But wow. Oh, it's $6. I'll show help you. Oh, thank you. Hats off to Bestie. Is that Betty? Betty. Boy, I'm horrible at names. Even sending helicopters away, Debbie T says. What is going on? I don't know. The somebodies are controlling all incoming help. Huh. I might have to look into that some more. That don't seem right. And for the people who are sitting there stopping it, shame on them. If you're sitting there stopping somebody from helping others, man, shame on you. You just need to be smacked is what you need to be done. What needs to be done. With a backhand. So a few officials. Yeah, those officials need to be held accountable by the people. My first son says it's true. Wow. They said it's too dangerous. Well, you know what? If my family's up there, I don't give a damn how dangerous it is. I'm sorry for my language, but I'm going to them, and you ain't stopping me. I promise you that. I promise you that. Starving, dying of thirst. Well, then that's when the people need to start taking control. In my opinion, that's when the people need, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'll sign the waiver just like we did down there in Hudson, here in Florida. You know what I mean? Sign the waiver. We're sorry, but the house burns down and several of them caught on fire. There was one that caught on fire. There was one that was on stilts. So therefore, nothing inside was damaged from the floods. But they probably didn't think about the outlets downstairs and whatever. I'm not exactly sure what happened, but it was on the news. And they flipped their power on, and next thing you know, everything's gone. It's all gone. Maybe they thought it was okay because everything was upstairs, but they signed the waiver, and you sign the waiver, hey, that's just a chance you take. That's why you try to do everything you can to make sure it's done. A private group of helicopters were told to get out. One copter got a lady back to get her husband. Oh, no. See? No, see, so they got somebody out, then went back to get the other one, they were told no? Mm-mm. I'm about family and friends without... Exactly. If everybody stops paying their taxes, the government won't have no money to do anything, right? I heard somebody say that somewhere. Or maybe it was a TikTok or something, I don't know. But, Johnny D, what's up? Yes, things are going good. Just kind of get everybody who's jumping on wanting to find out. Yeah, my parents are doing good. The power's back up and going. Everybody who has contributed to help them, thank you so much. Thank you. You guys have really changed their life. You made life easy for them in a sense of easier than what it was. I promise you that. And obviously, as we're talking, there's people in here that family members have been affected. They have gotten hold of. So we're sending well wishes and prayers to them. And then, but just thank you to everybody who has helped out, because my parents had their power back. They're rebuilding right now, getting ready for the next storm, obviously. So I wanted to help my dad build some like hurricane shelters in the shed down there to kind of get some of the stuff up further off the thing. So I'm sure there's gonna be another surge. Hopefully it'll be like the last one where it just goes in the bottom floor and don't even get to the outlets. But the other ones, not the last one before that. FEMA said they're broke. Yeah, I could get into a lot of stuff about all that, but I'm not going to. Because, why do we send all this money to all these other countries, in my opinion? I don't get that. And look at our own country. Glad to hear things are getting better. Yes, it is, Malcolm. It is. And thanks to everybody who's been watching the videos and who contributed to the GoFundMe. You know what I mean? That's just awesome. You guys, again, like my parents are good. I think my cousin's going to shut it down after 20 days. I mean, to be honest with you, there was the $200 that you guys had donated in the super chats prior to me going, which I spent there on them. Actually, a little bit more than that, like $230, $240 maybe. And then my neighbor gave me $200 cash for my parents, which I sent to my parents. So on top of the GoFundMe, which I think was like maybe $8,500, there's another, say, $450. So that's just that, like $9,000, man. You guys have really done a tremendous job. And that was like only, what, $1,000 less than the goal. And shout out to my cousin Lisa and all the other family members and people who pitched in, because it wasn't just, I don't want to, it was my channel, obviously, people pitched in, but there are other people who pitched in, and thank you to all of them. But at this point in time, you guys, go help other people. Be sure to get out there, and if you can spread more love, spread some love to some other individuals who are needing it, because there are some people out there needing it. But my parents are on the rebound. And see, actually, my mom, I'll start talking about now. My mom got a car loaned to her from an uncle's friend, I believe. So my uncle's friend's mom had a car or something that they got loaned. So they have wheels right now, so they're able to get around. They had the motorcycle, which, my dad's a little guy now. It's a 900-pound motorcycle, and then you got my mom on the back. So I'm sure it's not the most comfortable for my mom at times, as far as like, it's a little. I mean, my dad's been riding motorcycles all his life, but he's 70 years old now. I'm not sure how old he is, but and then it's a big old motorcycle, especially when you got somebody else on there. But yeah, man, they're doing great. So thank you all for Shibari is at home in our own counties. Absolutely, Jackie Webb from Scotland. I believe that. Me and my dad talk about that. It's like tribes, You have to start off, and just like, if anybody has TikTok, please go find Cousin Larry. It's C-U-Z with 2 Z's. I haven't been to his TikTok. I don't know anything about his TikTok, but I know him, his wife, and there's another one. I think a fishing page or something like that. If you guys can find them and go leave them a comment, go give them a follow, go say thanks, because they were out in their community taking supplies to people. And luckily they weren't being denied. I think that'd be kind of hard for people to do in Florida. Just because people are different in Florida. but yeah, so I know somebody sent me a link in my emails, but I don't have TikTok, so I can't go see it. But do me a huge favor, go say, hey, we came from What You Know Willis. Thank you for helping his parents or whatever. Leave him a comment, give him a follow. As to what his content is, I have no idea. I have no clue. I believe his wife does hair stuff like my sister. My sister just makes goofy videos of herself and just goofing off. Again, it's just all about having fun in life and living your life for yourself. But again, I don't know the content that he has out there, but I want to say a big shout out to him. If anybody finds it, let me know in the chat if you guys seen Cousin Larry. It's Cuzzin, I believe. I checked, but I'm on my phone live. I don't do live to my computer no more because the fact of it messes up. And Julie's using hers. But yeah, Dad's finger, it's doing better for sure. I haven't seen it in the past couple of days, but I'm sure it's a lot better now after several days of antibiotic. Exactly. For all anybody in the path of this storm. And that's why I said, like, as far as my parents and everything, you guys have done so much for them. If you guys want to spread the love elsewhere, because they're going to be all right. They're going to be just fine. Remember, we don't come from a lot, and we don't ever need a lot. And what we do have, we have a lot of, and that's a lot of love for our family, our friends, our neighbors, just people in general. And we love to help people. And so you guys did that for them. So if you want to do it for somebody else, there's other people out there to help. Go give them a hand. And again, prayers for everybody who in the chat who has family affected. Coda's mom, Pokey Mom. Coda's mom's brother, I believe, is in Nashville. Pokey Mom is usually in the chat. She's from Nashville. So let's just keep our prayers and our hopes up for them, and hope they weren't affected too much. And if so, maybe they'll have something going soon, and then we can help contribute to them. Fun topic. Earth now has 2 moons in orbit for about 50 days. That's interesting. The universe is so vast and so big. People who don't understand, like, if you look up and think that we're just the only things out there, like if you don't really believe in extraterrestrial and like we're aliens, we're just a form of aliens, in my belief. Look at cats. They could be aliens. Look at all these little bugs running around, like, and you think that this is all there is. If you think that, well, then in my opinion, you need to kind of open your eyes a little bit more and think, man, there could be a lot more out there than what we even know. Way more intelligent than us, too. The next storm looks like it'll hit Tampa. So that's one of the things. My insurance company that for my motorcycle shows is out of Tampa, and they said that they've been hit. And unfortunately, so hopefully I've been waiting on my quote for my shows this year, but honestly, I don't even know if Miami's going to go through. That's the only show I have this year. I've been really just focusing on YouTube. And I've had shows come in, but I just pass them off or let them know that I can't do them because they're too far to reach. But yeah, so I'm not even sure if that's even going to be a possibility or not. I think females be taken down. They have no idea what they're doing, especially in the coast area. Yes, I don't know too much about it. I want to be careful, jumping on here. My battery's running low. Hold on. Why is it running low? You guys have to hold on for a second. Oh, I know. There. Okay. That one outlet doesn't work. But that's where it goes back to what somebody said earlier. You take care of your tribe. Oh, Orange Cat got up. you take care of everybody around you. You know, that's what you need to do. You need to take care of, you know, everybody in your immediate area. You know, and that's what everybody does. You know, and people help neighbors helping neighbors, and you know, and I'm sure there's a lot of people out there. But I think, but like I was going, I was like, I ought to be careful because next thing you know, somebody's gonna be like, oh, he's talking this, and then they're gonna shut down my channel. Like I follow this guy on him and his son travel around and race, and they're just a low budget. It's just he's a single dad. They have this little car. They're called Janky Productions, and they had TikTok. They actually started making some email. JK had thrown an email up there for me, but they've been making some decent money on TikTok. You know, helping them travel around. But the next day, no TikTok, clipped them. No explanation, no nothing. Just shut down their account, and there goes that revenue. Same thing could happen to me with my channel. That way, therefore, if you're not subscribed to Two Town, be sure to go subscribe to Two Town. But it's what you're doing, Willis at AOL.com is the email, Woodstock. So it's what you're doing, Willis. That's right, at AOL.com. So down there where my parents live, they won't insure anybody on the water. I try not to appease the Chinese guy. Actually, I got some packages today, retired dad. I did get some packages today. Appreciate that, my man. But we'll open those up on Tuesday. We did get some today. But yeah, Woodstock, it's what you doing, Willis at AOL. There it is. Yes, it's AOL. It still works. AOL is still alive. Although my messenger, so the messenger app on my phone, it's like changing. It's like, oh, you better change your messaging app because we're shutting this one down. So that's kind of a bummer. Gotta learn some whole new freaking thing, app. So found Cousin Larry, gave you a shout out. Right on, Brenda. So if you guys seen Cousin Larry in that in the video, you know, they drove around in a black truck and they were out just giving out cat food, cleaning supplies, water, gave us a case of water. It's on the dinosaur email system. That's right, JK. That's but thank you. I appreciate that. Brenda, thank you. Yeah, so can you put that link up? Can you find Cousin Larry on here? And throw it. I wish my sister was on here. I need to make her put her back to a moderator. Chris, right now, man, I mean, honestly, wherever's closest to you is what I would suggest. As far as Otter Creek here around us, I think everything's good. My parents, you know what I mean? They're back on their feet, you know what I mean? They've gotten the deposit from, you know, the first, whatever, however it works, you know, I know that GoFundMe because as the funds verify, but they've gotten the first deposit or whatever, so that's why I say they're doing fine, you know what I mean? I know Uncle Frank needed some help, and you know, he lived up in Perry. He's going to be bringing the trains. Well, in the end, that's where if the trains don't come, well then you know, it's okay, because you know, Uncle Frank, he said he didn't have no walls no more. He had a mobile home in Perry, and you know, there's all kinds of people out there that have been affected. So what I would say, Chris, is whoever's in the general area of you is what I would suggest. I think Otter Creek's pretty well. Cedar Key, I don't know, but I know Cedar Key got hit pretty good. I mean, as far as like what Jackie Webb's got an AOL account. Yeah, me and Jackie, that's right. But as far as me, I'm pretty much gonna finish cleaning up over there, right over there. I got to clean up on the other side of the tree line there. The yard, our yard's back in order. I got it mowed. We're looking good. So Uncle Frank was there. Uncle Frank, are you still in the chat? Uncle Frank was here earlier. I'm not sure if he's still in here. What's up, Diane? Yeah, Orange Cat took off. He was in the chat earlier. Where are we at? 234 people, 41. Right on, man. I appreciate y'all hanging out. Uncle Frank has a GoFundMe. He does. Can you throw that up there, JK? If we can, show Uncle Frank a little love. If you can, I mean, again, if you can't, just watch the videos, you know. Just send him a prayer. But as I know, that's Uncle Frank. He did lose a lot, and he said earlier they were talking about the trains, trying to get them prepared. They were damaged in the storm as well. And that's what I want him to know. Like, listen, don't worry about it. If we don't have them this year, we don't have them. I'm sure the festival's still going on. I don't know 100%. I will find out. But from Woodstock, for me, that is my email. What you doing, Willis at AOL? So, Coda's mom. Look at that. Whew. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. So there's one in Nashville that we know of. Just heard from brother. No electricity, internet, but he is okay. So that's a blessing. All right. There's is that the GoFundMe or the fundraiser that Uncle Frank has going on? If you guys want to give him a hand up, by all means. I wish he was still in the chat. He wasn't here earlier. He's probably working on trains. Like they love trains. They're into trains. So, but that's right. Actually, he said earlier he called yesterday, but me and Julie are out kind of. I was just kind of hanging with her, kind of leaving the phone on the back burner after I did my video, and we kind of just hung out together. So, yeah, Uncle Frank, wherever you're at. Hopefully some people can show you some love, my man. But like I said, please, don't stress the trains if they can't make it. It's all good. It came out yesterday that the Western North Carolina unveiled the hurricane count is nearly 1K. Wow. That is just so devastating. So devastating. Absolutely, Coda's mom. Super thankful you was able to talk to him. Hey, no electricity is an inconvenience, but your life is what's important. And that's like my parents were, we were talking about that, staying positive and being thankful for everything. And they were super thankful for everything that everybody did for them. It's truly amazing. And what Cedar Key allowed people to help with anything? That I don't know, Chris. I imagine. So we saw this one truck guy, right? The people that come down, and I don't know how they do it. They do it voluntarily, or if they do it for discounted rates, or Uncle Frank has 165 in his GoFundMe shows. Right on. Well, if you guys want to show Uncle Frank some love, by all means, show him some love. I even talked to him, talked about maybe if I got a chance, swing up there one day if he's over there to give him a hand. As to if and when and how soon, I do not know. I know he does have a shop at his sister's over in Daytona. So he does have family that's able to help him out. So therefore, he's not out. But as always, as we all know, there's no place like home. So Cedar K will be open for help soon. Mighty Joe says, okay, good. But we saw a tree guy in Walmart last weekend. He's like, hey, you guys local? And he's like, he's like, where are the heavy hit areas at? And so I was like, how's that work? You guys just drive around? He's like, usually, yeah. They'll drive up, start helping somebody, and other people come out. But if they're doing it for free, if they're doing it for money, I don't know. But at the same time, like my neighbor, the tree over there, he's paying a professional to get it down because of the fact of it's in his yard. The tree company would have came in and got off the lines, but they would just kind of cut it, let it fall, and like they did the other tree up there on the lines, and just it's where it's at. But they did it themselves. It got to one point, and now it's pretty dangerous. So they had to hire a professional to come in. They actually tied it off and are actually be coming back Monday because it's pretty. If it falls one way, it's on the house. House is done. So, but yeah, Cedar Key will be helped. So that I don't. Again, all I knew was going down helping my parents. I was kind of out of touch, just working my butt off down there, trying to get them in a little bit easier of a situation. You guys all helped tremendously. I don't want to keep beating a dead horse, but now there is another storm coming. Mom said, "Yeah, if another storm comes like that again, they're just gonna go find somewhere else, I guess." But I said, "Well, we just turned it into an RV lot. It's a nice lot. I mean, it's a super nice lot." Yeah, exactly, Christine. They are devastated there. Usually like a day like today, me and Julie, she even talked about it. She's like, maybe I had so much fun yesterday. She's like, you want to go do something again today? I'm like, you know what? Why not? Let's go and do something. But like usually like a day like today, we do just that. We cruise out to Cedar Key, go hang out, probably eat at steamers, cruise around, check out the different little shops. We've been there. It's just because it's a cool little vacation all the time. But right now it's super devastated, and yeah, just sending prayers for them. Did you see my last question, Woodstock? About my email. Yeah, the emails, that's what you're talking about, yeah. For sure. Yeah. That's where, again, people just help people. That's what you do. You get out there and help people. You do what you can with your neighbors, your family. You know what? So the day that when me and Jill are coming back from Walmart last week, there was a freaking tree that had fallen across the road. It probably already fallen between the time the car was there and when we got there. And so two old ladies were out in the street just picking up the limbs. So next thing I get out there, start dragging stuff out the way because we couldn't get by. And then come to find out, another guy pulls up, spins around, backs up to it, has a chain in his truck. And it's a guy I know, his name is, I don't know, I know him from the boat ramp, just know him from, seeing him down there. His name is James. Pulled around, I grabbed the chain, wrapped around there, threw his truck, he walked it forward, drive, pulled out the road, threw the last little debris out the road, and road's open, going again. People just help people. If you see somebody on the side of the road, looks like they're struggling changing their tire, and you know how to change a tire, you know how good you're going to feel when you turn around and you go help them change that tire. Sometimes there's situations where you can't, but, sometimes you can. And when you can, help somebody out. Look at that. I mean, I got such a good backdrop, my freaking garbage cans. Do this. There it goes. But, I'll get you a better backdrop. There. Get you some more wood. You still see it, but it is what it is. Are they really, Christine? I should check in that. I'd go out there and help. I'd definitely go out there and get some help for a day, a couple of days, no problem. Now getting, now I got everything kind of back in order here. I have to look into this next one. I haven't really figured it out and looked into it. Yeah, limb walkers, haven't heard from him. I'm sure he's probably got a good amount of work going right now. Absolutely, Louise. Thank you so much. You know what? Another good person. I watched him all. I was watching him at Walmart today. Is Just Nate, man. Just Nate is an awesome dude. I'm gonna do some stuff like that eventually. Go around and help some homeless, people that individuals that are down on their luck, and make some fun videos of that. And just like kind of like I've done now, like he was talking about in the video I seen today. He's kind of made his job. He goes down through his viewers and stuff. They help donate, and he's able to go and, hey, what if you had a couple $100? What would you do with it today? And he's able to go out and get them different things they would need for them, and if they have their pets and stuff. Like, it's just the coolest thing ever. And so, and kind of like, there's Uncle Frank. Hey, Uncle Frank, we put your GoFundMe, put it up again for me, JK, if you don't mind. You guys, there's Uncle Frank in the chat, dude. So what I was saying earlier, man, if the if the trains can't be ready for the festival, dude, don't stress it. Don't stress it just because of the fact of, I know you got smacked pretty good over there, and your house got, kind of taken out. But, by all means, don't stress it. If they're able to, great. We threw your GoFundMe up there, or it's your PayPal. It's the link that your son John had put up or started, I guess. But if you guys want to give him a hand, go ahead and give him a hand. Like I said, my parents are good. They're all fine. They're good with everything you guys have contributed. We're all good there. But Uncle Frank needs love, or anybody in your area that needs some help. Like I said, if it's $1, if it's just just giving them a hug, bringing them some water, a couple bags of chips, canned cat food. Like I said in that one chat before, growing up poor, when my parents, I never knew. We just came down to the house, and you had candles for lights and cold Spam in a can for dinner, and you know what I mean, like. But if that's what you have, then you're happy with it. But that's what you got right now. And some people are going to help in certain ways, and just smiling at somebody is great. Yes, sir. Today, Yoda's birthday. I made him flapjacks for. Oh, right on, Uncle Frank. Appreciate that. Yoda is Uncle Frank's son, John. So if anybody's not up to speed, Uncle Frank and John will be. Again, I don't know. I'm not saying yes or no. Prior to the storm going in and hitting Uncle Frank, they were bringing the trains to the train festival for train rides for the kids, as well as a train trolley to get people from the festival to the front of the festival. Which I haven't checked in. I don't know where they're at with it. I'm excited to. I'm hoping there's some more vendors signed up. But again, we have more hurricanes coming. Gosh only knows. We're just gonna keep day by day. It's all I can say. Yeah, and another storm midweek, which means it's probably gonna not be able to do the track again, which means we'll be delayed again. I'm not sure what he's gonna do. I haven't looked at it. I don't know just yet. So, but yeah, happy birthday, Yoda. You guys have a good day. I know Uncle Frank's been staying with John right now, so absolutely, my man. A little bit. Where are we at? 40 minutes, 264 people in there, just hanging out, blah, 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 blabbling. Really doing nothing but babbling. Actually, I'm getting hungry. I got some leftover wings. I still got, I ate my leftover Mexican last night. Got leftover wings from when me and dinner, Julia went to Stonehouse. That's a good, I had a steak. I order way more that we have leftovers. You know, see, it's more of an, not expensive dinner, but it's, you know, let's say $100 altogether. But then you have like, I bought the biggest T-bone. So I have leftovers and that's wings. So I've had lunch twice now out of that whole dinner. So I had dinner and lunch twice. So it's actually a pretty good deal. Sam Billy Bill. Hit that like button, you guys. That's right. Right on, Uncle Frank. Well, enjoy football. Hopefully there's some people out there show you guys some love. And again, you know, if they make it to the festival, great. Just I'll text you afterwards, and then we'll communicate, just kind of get an idea as to what's going on. Sent me an email to Clark Guitars about picks for you. Who, Joe? Did you send it to Joe? I don't have their email, actually. So, or are you Joe? Is that you, Joe? Woodstock. Clark Guitars. They're always sending cool stuff. But you asked me about the moles. I got the mole steel that they made. I'm gonna put those as prizes or something. Gotta get it back out to Tube Town soon, for sure. Obviously, with a storm coming, there's gonna be little to go. I mean, gosh, that's aggravating. I want to race. I want to watch the races. I want to get some racing done. And we got the big races right around the corner. Yeah, Beverly Ray, between Mother Nature and God, I think they're pretty upset with us down there. Yeah, there's a lot of things in this world that go on right now that I don't agree with. That's for sure. Where I live, people that have dumpsters loaded are being told to unload them into yard for city pickup. They cannot dump them. Well, that's silly. Well, what if I just hired a dumpster to throw stuff away? Why can't they dump them? Yeah, I remember I wasn't experiencing it, but I remember Hurricane Wilma. Uncle Frank says FEMA only offered them $200 because they're out of funds. $750 for people that are staying in hotels still. That's ridiculous. Hey, but you know, we can talk about whatever's happening. All right, I'll just stop right now. People, just start being more self-sufficient. Don't rely on the government. Start helping your neighbors and friends. And if it ever comes down to it, everybody know that Ronald Reagan said it best. What was it, 5 worst words you could hear? Hello, we're from the government and here to help, or something like that. 6 words. We're from the government here to help, or something like that. So, yeah, man, I don't know anymore. It's just a crazy world. Julie's family's doing good. They got power back. So what I am going to do is I'm going to rig their place up to a, let's call it, it's like suicide adapter, where I'm going to backfeed their house with a generator. That way they can have power in all the rooms, and they can also have their well pump going. Americans help each other regardless of government. Absolutely, JK. 100%, brother. The grubment is for the grubment. Yeah, I feel that way. But yeah, Uncle Frank is safe, and we're good to go. That's what's important, because there's a lot of people out there who aren't, you know, aren't safe and have lost family members. So sending our deepest prayers and well wishes to them. What's up, Crystal? Good day to all. Where are we at? 259 people in here just listening to me. Blah, 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 blah. But yes, my parents are good to go. My mother has been loaned a car until she's able to get a car. They have power back. They are they're doing well. They actually went to breakfast the other morning. When I called them, they're like, "Yeah, we're at breakfast." I was like, "Awesome, man. Go to breakfast and enjoy." And so, but yeah, they're back at the house, and just my dad's actually been making lists of different things to get there for the house. All thanks to you guys. What's up, Taz? Smile more. That's right. But yeah, they're doing good. They got a car to use. They've gotten the first deposit from GoFundMe, which is a pretty good chunk. So they are good to go, you all, man. Just thank you all for everything you all did. Thank you, everybody. 9 most frightening words, Brenda says. All right, JK. Yeah, the stairs, the wall. It was a pretty good walk. That place is cool though, man. There's a lot of cool sinkholes around here. When I wanted the track, I want to go down in it, but you think about that, man. Like, what if that thing just caved in even more while I was in there? Well, that freaks me out. Holy cow. Yeah, they are, Taz. Thank you very much. And thanks to everybody who contributed. I didn't have control over the, I didn't set that up, as everybody knows. My cousin did, and so I couldn't see everything was going on, but respond or anything. But thank you all. Thank you all. So, you guys made a huge difference in my parents in their life, and them just moving forward. And again, the trailer, they signed the waiver. Everything got signed back on. It's back up, powered up. Everything's good. There were a few houses that did catch fire there in Hudson, and that was the reason for them to sign the waiver, and just send our prayers to those people. It's been kind of an unfortunate time for a lot of people, and for everybody out there, just remember, love and hug your family, and live each day like it's your last, because you don't know when that day is going to be. I'm sure there's some people that were up there in North Carolina who had no idea that God wanted them to come home. And, I seen this thing that I read this quote or seen this quote. Cause I sit there and I just go off my own little world, just listen to different quotes after quotes after quotes. Things that make you feel better, things that motivate you, things that, put different perspective on things. And I saw this one that talked about God taking people to some people too soon, or younger people too soon, or good people too soon. And why did he do that? And don't quote me on this, but it was something to the fact of, maybe God kept them because they were such good people. Maybe he kept them from becoming in a bad situation, and something that was something that they didn't deserve. And what they deserved was to come home to God, and not deserve what their future possibly held. We don't know it. God knows it. So, and that kind of made me think a little bit, what if? What if God does take some people home at certain times to keep them from experiencing a dire straight situation, or situation that they didn't deserve, or they didn't, need. And so, that makes me wonder. Some Texas chainsaw, another guy where he scanned for a week like a creep. That's a true story, man. I remember, so you guys remember the town that dreaded sundown? Where was that out of? I remember that was like in Texas too. I'm not sure if it was around where we lived, but I do remember my mom, like, all paranoid on end. My dad be working. My dad worked construction all his life, and he'd work construction overnight, you know what I mean? Like, just did drywall. But I remember that, they come and looked at it when they had that mask. So, prayers to everyone who have been affected by the storm. My daughter's in Georgia. So far, she's okay. That's good to hear, Brenda. Thank you. Everyone needs a generator to live off grid. I wanted for my birthday. Oh man, generators are amazing. Generators are absolutely amazing. Now, I tell you what, that one that my father-in-law bought, no wonder that one was on sale. It's called a Fireman or something. It's probably a China brand he got from Harbor Freight. Now, I'm very impressed with my Predator, which is another Harbor Freight one, but that Fireman, it does propane and gas, or whatever it's called. Dude, it sucked down like a half a tank of gas in like 4 hours. I was like, what? Like, not even. I'm like, dude, and the only thing that was plugged in was one refrigerator. That was it. One refrigerator, and it sucked down half that tank of gas. And I was like, wow. So, God's timing is always perfect. You're right. And that's why the one thing I never do, I never question God. I never question as to why this is happening. Why is this going on? What is, I don't question God. How can you question God? And so therefore, same thing with everything that happened there. Dawn asks, how are the parents? Everybody jumping on and joining. The parents are awesome. Big shout out to everybody in there who watched my videos, who allowed me to go down there to generate ad revenue, to be able to be down there to help them and know that I don't need to do anything other than help them. Thank you to everybody who contributed to their GoFundMe. You know, they're in a place now where they're rebuilding. They're doing just fine. And so you know, thank you to everybody out there who has done everything that you've done. You know, your prayers. Yeah, she's got a car she's been loaned to see if we get a new car, or, you know, new to her car, new to you, as they say. But yeah, they've been able to go out and, you know, luckily we were able to keep the refrigerators going, keep the deep freezer going. Believe it or not, man, that generator that I took down there, and we didn't even use the 30-amp plug. We just had the 2 outlets. We ran the deep freezer, which was saved, and the refrigerator, which the refrigerator and house, which both those they have to work. Washer and dryer, they'll have to get new ones. But we ran both those, several fans, lights. But yeah, man, it was that generator. Well, when the muffler fell off, boy, it was loud. Gosh, I'm sure the neighbors were happy. We were like the last one on the street, other than the 2 people who got things a little bit more difficult. The 2 neighbors. I'm not sure if they got power back yet or not. Come to find out, right across the street is kind of like it's a poor kid. The kid's like 20 years old. My dad's known him since he's been like 7, but his mom's kind of in and out of jail, and it's kind of like a flop house over there. You know, it's people coming and going all the time. Well, you know, when I was there, my parents, people were coming all hours of the night, digging through all the stuff that was there, and probably because they had stuff there that was all brought out and everything. But somebody coming through a was it Moptop cocktail or whatever, through the window of the truck. There was a truck there. It was his friend's, but it was flooded, which probably no good anyway. But next thing I know, my dad's up like at 5 o'clock every morning. Next thing I know, he thinks it's the house across the street on fire, but it's the truck's on fire. So he called the fire department, but they came out and put it out. But yeah, but back to what I was getting at for sure. God has reasons for everything. We may not understand at the time, but will not abandon us. Amen, Vicky. Amen. Some people are in North Carolina being approached and being pursued to sell their properties. No, absolutely not. You know, I heard, this is one thing I heard, that like that area in North Carolina has like a big, like they can do a lot of mining there for the new electric vehicles. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there's like a lot of quartz and a lot of lithium or something around that area. I don't know. I want to be careful what I talk about. I should start a whole nother channel. Let's talk about stuff we could talk about. It's just an unmonetized channel. But I'm not sure. But that's kind of like the fires in Hawaii, right? Same thing. All those weird fires that burned everything. They burned everything, people. They burned stuff that wasn't supposed to be burnt. So people out there, all the conspiracy, non-conspiracy, whatever you think, just use common sense in some situations and maybe think outside the box. Because, yeah. So I don't know. I haven't looked into it enough. I haven't been on social media a lot. Other than just trying to do my videos. I haven't seen none of Jeremy's video. I have no idea what's going on, like all the court stuff and all that stuff. I have no clue. Honestly. I did get Jeremy. They contacted right after the hurricane, and we were all good and everything. And so, but after that, like I have no idea what's going on with any of the court stuff. With them, with everybody being with the trespass 5 plus the cop being sued. I have no idea about any of it, honestly. So it is what it is. That's right. In Florida, common sense isn't so common. That's right. In common sense, somebody said something that made a lot of. Yeah, it's just sense. There's no common in sense anymore. So common sense. Where do I buy some? Right? Exactly. Sometimes I need common sense and something like, hey, y'all watch this, or hold my beer. One of those types of moments, but that's just being part of the Florida man. So, what'd you say? Jeremy's channel's turned into nothing but drama. Well, you know what? To be honest with you, it's what's going on in his life. You know what I mean? Sure, you know, anybody can look at it and spin it whatever way you want. But that's like when I got bothered by the neighbors. You know what I mean? You know, there's people out there still think I harassed them. And it's hilarious because it's like I still am waiting to find out what I did to harass them. But I showed what they were doing to me. And that was quote unquote drama, if you will. But it, you know, it was my life. That's what was happening. So I'm, again, I got my own life to live, enough stuff going on. I do try to watch what I can when I can and be what I can. So, Travis, have you been sued? I've been sued in the past, yes. But I don't, at the insurance company, that's when, remember when the people were talking about how somebody said that I ran my bike into a crowd and a family or something like that. I remember those people, those other channels were talking about something, they found something about the lawsuit I was in when I got in a crash in the Superdome in Louisiana. It's hilarious, some of the things. It's hilarious, some of the things that somebody said the other day. I'm like, these people still think that? I'm like, wow, they really need to get a life. Because it's just amazing. But, yeah, exactly. It is. You know? Absolutely, Yoda. Yeah, for sure, man. No worries there. Travis, you don't do anything to them. You just happen to move. Yeah, and again, that's where I put the challenge out there. Nobody's accepted it. You know what I mean? If that was the case, don't you think they would have filmed me and had me on camera? And on top of that, how come I can't complain about their cameras pointing at Tube Town? What do I care? Do I give a flying rat's butt? No. They can film me all they want with their cameras. And they're there, people, just so everybody knows. They have cameras filming us. Woo. Big deal. So yeah, it is real. Like, yeah, evidently they're trying to sue everybody, right? They're trying to sue the cop. Yep, there's Uncle Frank. So once again, everybody, if you can show Uncle Frank some love, just send him some prayers. But there's a fundraiser that Yoda, his son John, which is Uncle Frank staying there now. But they are the ones that will be bringing the trains, if it is still possible, to the festival. If not, due to the hurricane taking everything out, it's all good. But definitely show them a little love if you can. If not, just say a prayer. But yeah, it's you know, the whole drama situation. Okay, look at it. People love it. People. So now, if me personally, if my life, again, I could film drama in my life, but you know, that's just filming me and Julia arguing. Like, that's no fun. On top of that, it gives me more trouble. But other than that, I try not to have drama. Now, when and if court stuff happens, well, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna film the crap out of it. That way I could get more views. People are gonna watch it. People are like, oh my gosh. I'd be like, the server guy. There's somebody supposed to be serving me papers. I'm gonna film it. I'm gonna interview that guy. I asked him, like, dude, how much money have you made now that everybody's suing everybody? Like, he's probably doing pretty good right now. So, like, I think it's just absolutely bizarre but hilarious. But people, some people don't love it, people do love it. You know, you're right. Some do, some don't. I'm just gonna keep doing me, and I'll film whatever happens, if it ever happens, on that avenue. That's because why? So what you doing, Willis? Well, I'm laughing at these fools making whatever accusations they're making. They've been making them this whole entire time. So I'll let them keep making themselves look like idiots, and that's just what they'll do. And I'll continue to let them watch my videos and have all their friends watch my videos and go back and use the clips saying, oh, Travis said he built that to harass the neighbors and take things out of context. And okay, whatever. Whatever, Trevor. Where are we at? 59 minutes. Holy cow, 300 people in the chat. So, current chaos media. I hate the drama too much. Look at that, as the current chaos media says. I like that name, but you're right. You know, again, it just depends. There's other court cases that go on out there that people like. You know what I mean? That, you know, people are into that stuff. You know, in my honest opinion, the deal with that judge, the Thomas, like, that's legitimate. That dude was, from what I've seen, and obviously from what the higher courts decided, he was obviously being biased and unbiased or whatever towards one party or the other. Like, it was pretty obvious. The higher courts said it. So, but that's people talk about that. Like with Megan, like I want to go on Tug. I need to email Tug. He invited me on again. I want to go on there. He's cool to talk to, but I think he goes on Tuesdays. Maybe go on after our live. But yeah, you know, people talk about different court cases. People talk about stuff. People are into drama, and that's cool. They like it. People like goofy men that act like man-childs, and that's me. So they watch me. Julia, Queen of Trenton. She's my queen for sure. Updates us on OC's arm. So OC was in Hillary. He was in the first half of the chat. He's took off. He's doing better. He's back to normal. So we're doing good. Where's the drama llama? That's right. Drama llama, drama llama, drama llama. That's fun. Yep, exactly. I just goof off. If I think I'm making you guys, if I make myself laugh, then I'm like, man, I'm like, all right, well, then that's funny. I make the videos for me. Like I watch a couple different people and some different monks and stuff. And like, once again, I'll say this and spread this to the world out there. Everybody's watching, goes back and watches, and people who were watching aren't watching now. The Tug and Travis hour. That's a good one, JK. You need to text me, JK, to remind me to email him because I'll totally forget. I'll get back off my own little brain going and doing something else. Like, oh, there's the butterfly. Follow it around or something. But, like, what was I just talking about? I just had it. OC. Yeah, so Otter Creek. I'm not sure with the hurricane coming up. I'm not sure what my schedule is going to be like next week. Track, or if it's going to be Otter Creek, or if it's going to be. I ain't got much here. TMT, Tug, Megan, and Travis. Ah, there we go. The T, not TNT, it's TMT. TMT, Tug, Megan, and Travis. I gotta remember to email him. He has like 1,000 people on his lives too. He does pretty good, man. We have like 1,000 people watching at one time. We've had 1,028 on this live. We had 300 watching, which I'm always blessed because like for 300 people to be entertained by me, like that's pretty cool myself. Like I'm just a goofball, but I like that. Tug, Megan, and Travis. TMT. Actually, Chris, do you want to come out and flag? For sure. Where do you live at? Don't you live down south a little bit? But dude, if you want to come out and flag, anybody wants to come flag now, keep in mind you're gonna be on the track all day. Bring water. We'll supply you with water and we bring you lunch, but I encourage you to bring your own lunch. Bring your own stuff. That way you have what you want. But definitely. Where are you at, Chris? Jimmy's still doing storage videos. You can choose what you. Oh, nice. So he's back doing some storage videos. Cool. How'd you go check it? See, those are always fun. But again, a lot of times it's just timing. I don't have a lot of time. And when I do, it'll be catching up. Like when I'm driving, I'll be listening. But the storage units are fun. That's why I always like his videos, the storage unit videos. So actually, Deanna and George, they texted when they got here, when they got back. So. Oh, right on, Uncle Frank. Good deal. He did a few stories. Sweet. Yeah, again, I'm sure you think Jeremy probably. You think they aren't exhausted with all that drama and stuff. You think it's not wearing on them. At the same time, it's part of your life, so therefore you have to, make the best of it, and you're going to do it. And then when it's not there, it's not there. You do other stuff. So. That I don't know, Miss P. How, so that's all up in the air. We don't know what's going on. Evidently, there's one or two more coming. I don't know. Meditation with the Hulk. Hey, just so everybody knows, Hulk is the tractor, not the gator. Somebody sent me a clip of people. They're so clueless that they're referring to one thing or the other. That it's like, you guys always don't watch enough. Oh, that's right. New Smyrna Beach. That's right. Chris, you're the one who brought the spinner game too, right? If I'm not mistaken. I seen you on camera when you put over the fence. Or that was a different Chris, one of the other. But it was Chris that brought it. Yeah, well, it's now on top of that. Okay, right on, good deal. Yeah, dude, if you ever want to come up, let me know. To email me, I'll get in contact with you. If you ever want to come up for the weekend, like bring a tent. There's nowhere for you to stay. Like a lot of flaggers, they bring tents. They stay there at the track. And, you know, it's basically, you're out there in the day, and then you flag during the day, and then you hang out at night and sleep overnight. It's usually Friday and Saturday. Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We need flaggers Saturday, Sunday. We open the gates on Friday, depending on the race. Now, if it's the Minios, you stay there for a whole week, and you get paid cash at the end. As to what it is, dude, I have no idea what they get paid, but I mean I can find out. But if you're interested, man, yeah, definitely, I'll get you my information and let me know, man. That'd be cool. It'd be always cool to have, especially a viewer that's cool. But remember, you're gonna be stuck out on the track. I won't be able to take you with me, but you'll be on the track on a hill somewhere. Bring an umbrella because it gets hot. But you're gonna stand there watching one way, and if anybody falls between you and the next flagger, you wave the flag. It's not rocket science, but sometimes it can get wearisome on you if you're not ready for it. If you're not ready for the heat. So it was LRG. It was cool to see Sis. It's always fun to see her. She'll be back out there tomorrow. So she'll be bringing back out the laundry. She took a lot of laundry home with her to get it done. But my mom she was looking at washers and dryers today, and then she was going to get with my cousin, who I'm not sure where she works, but they can compare prices. But where my cousin works, they can actually have it delivered. So that's going to be best. Obviously, my dad not having a truck right now. Just had the washer and dryer delivered. Walked right in, hooked right back up. Boom, back in business. And then I think we just put the washer and dryer, take it out of the washroom, and put it on the front porch and jack it up high on bricks too. You got to go there. Everything's going to be head high. You walk around. Barbecues seem fine here in Trenton. As for the other ones, I don't know. All right, we'll do, Chris, for sure. If you got a couple other people that want to do it, man, we're always looking for flaggers. So if you got a couple people that come out and camp out for the weekend, like for you guys, I could take you all back. Y'all go check out the quarries and stuff when you're not working. We don't let the public do it, but I'll be cool with you guys going back out exploring. It's cool back there. But I have not been to Iron Man. I have not. Tailgate at the track. That's right. Well, there was somebody that's going to try and meet me at the track last weekend, but unfortunately they couldn't because the race got postponed. And then I was going to try and meet them at Tube Town, but everything happened, the storm and everything. So unfortunately, we didn't. In the road closures, we didn't get to meet up. But it was all good. They said next time they were going to be down. We'll try and do it then. So, wow, 1 hour, 8 minutes, 300 people in here. I guess I should shut up here pretty soon and go eat some wings. I'm getting hungry. Definitely getting hungry. Hungry, Rhonda. Hungry, Rhonda. Barbecues is good because Travis. All right, JK. Yeah, they've been doing a lot of stuff there. I haven't been there, but we probably should go back soon. They got karaoke, they got music bingo, they got trivia night. They got something like every night now. Karen will let you know. Stay tuned for that. As far as I know, that's all a yes. But then again, there's 2 more hurricanes coming, so I don't know. I haven't talked to Zim. I don't know anything about the festival right now, and so I cannot say. Ice, baby. That's right.
All right, stop, collaborate, and listen. Ice is back with a brand new invention.
What you doing? A little bit chasing birds around. Okay. All right, everybody. Well, I guess I'll start to wrap this up. I've been sitting there just blabbing about nothing. Kind of what I do.
And if you don't like it, thanks for watching me blab anyway.
Thank you for your relentless positivity. Always hope in tough time. I appreciate that, X-Courage. Yeah. So definitely, everybody. Before we finish up, let's send some prayers out there. Let's thank goodness that Coda's mom was able to get in touch with her son. Let's send prayers to Pokemon. She's usually in the chat, but she hasn't been here. She lives in Asheville as well. So send the prayers to her and her family. Anybody who's been affected in the path of this storm, thank you all for sending any well wishes. Thank you for everybody who helped contribute to my parents' GoFundMe and help them kind of just take a big load off. Man, you guys just do not understand how much you did for my parents. There's Uncle Frank. He has a PayPal going to kind of give him a hand. He was in Perry, which is, you know, if you guys look at the map, you got Taylor County, you got Dixie County, then you got Gilchrist County. It's all right there. So you guys can help out. You know, my parents are good to go. Show Uncle Frank some love if you can. If not, just watch the videos, watch my videos, and you never know, maybe I'll be able to get out and help Uncle Frank one of these days prior to the festival. If not, if he can make the festival with the trains, that's gonna be cool. But you know, sending prayers to all out there, because there's been a lot of people devastated, and we just want the world to know that there's people out there who do care for other people, and that's these people here in this community of mine. I know it because you guys are here watching my chats and my channel, and that's what it's about. It's just about, man, remember this. There's one thing you can do. I promise you, you can help somebody else the next time you're out in public. And please come back and tell me. Just email me if you did it and it happened. Let me know. But just make eye contact with somebody and smile at them and see if you can get a smile back. And if they don't smile, keep making eye contact till they smile. And if they don't smile, later on they'll probably smile when they think back as, hey man, that person smiled at me. But it's going to change their day. It's going to change their outlook. It's going to change their attitude. And it's going to change yours as well. And that's something you can do very effortlessly. Doesn't cost you anything. Doesn't do anything other than make you feel good because you help somebody else smile and you're smiling as well. So appreciate that, Nani. Thank you. But with that said, everybody out there, man, thank you again for everything you've done. And yeah, I'll keep you posted on, you know, what happens with courts and all that stuff. I don't know. Again, I haven't been paying no attention. I could care less about any of it. I got a feeling where it's all going to end up. And unfortunately, it's going to end up individuals paying who probably were thinking, oh man, well, I didn't want to be paying, but now I am. It sucks to be them, but oh well. So, everybody out there, thank you. And remember this, everyone. You guys are going to start saying it. I've been doing that for years. It makes a difference, Carla says. That's right, Carla. There it is, retired dad. Everybody out there in the chat, remember this. You matter to me. And so with that said, everybody, I'm going to clip that there. Look, speaking to the microphone. All right, everybody start saying bye. Where you at? Bye from Texas. Woodstock, we'll see you. Later, Chris. I'll look for that email. Sheonts. Eddie T, we'll see you. Johnny D. Get some Willis stuff done. Yeah, you're right, Johnny D. Deborah, we'll see you. Shirley, Rosella, Valerie. You have a great day. Kathy, Dawn Long, JK, appreciate you, man, as always. Thanks for throwing that link up there for me. We'll see you, Uncle Frank and Yoda. Lorraine, Jean, Alan. We'll see you, Eddie. I love when you crack yourself. It is fun, man. It's fun to laugh. Me and my best friend were talking the other day, Matt. Well, I got, you know, it's funny. I got a couple best friends. You know, there's 3 people in my life I can call right now, and I know, guarantee you, they will end up right here if I need them here, and no matter where they're at, what's going on. But yeah, we'll see ya, Lorraine, Linda, Joanne, Carla, She Hunt, Selena, Zana. We need to do barbecues. Let me know, Eddie T. Let me know when you guys are. I heard Williston isn't that great. Actually, the one we probably do one night, like a night in Trenton when they're doing something there, or something. Like music bingo's fun. But yep, keeping everybody, Carolina friends, North Carolinas, everybody in path of the storm, man. We're sending much love, and once again, everybody, thank you for all your support for my channel and my family, and I love you all. Once again, you matter to me, and now I'm getting hungry, so I'm gonna go eat. My chicken wings are left over. Oh yeah.